Did Washington just make the right call for America? Appeals court upholds injunction on President Trump's mail-in voting. Order. A federal appeals court on Saturday ruled against the Trump administration's efforts to implement stricter mail-in voting rules before midterm elections in the coming months, with control of both the House and Senate up for grabs. The First U.S. Circuit of Appeals declined to lift a lower court injunction from June that ruled parts of President. Here's everything we know so far. Political analysts say this development could have major consequences heading into the next election cycle. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by The Hill. For daily U.S. political news, subscribe to Global News Digest. This White House decision is affecting your daily life right now. Federal appeals court rejects Trump bid to enforce mail ballot order ahead of midterm elections. A federal appeals court blocked Trump's executive order on mail-in voting rules in 23 states, potentially sending the fight to the Supreme Court. Let's break this down quickly. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are responding as the situation continues to develop in Washington. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by Fox News Politics. Stay informed on what Washington is doing. Follow us for updates.
Congress just passed something, and most Americans do not know yet. Week in politics. Iran war. Trump attends solemn ritual. Nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia. The Trump administration is seeking tens of billions of dollars in supplemental appropriations for the Iran war, a war which the president and allies have repeatedly claimed is already won. Here are the key details. This story is dominating political discussions across the country and drawing reactions from leaders in both parties. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by NPR Politics. More breaking political news every day. Subscribe now.
Every American with a bank account needs to hear this. Odds of Federal Reserve rate hike surge as oil prices rip higher. Investors are increasingly readying for the Federal Reserve to hike interest rates in September. This is why it matters. Financial analysts are closely watching how this develops and what it means for markets and everyday investors. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by CNBC Economy. For daily market and financial news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Every baseball fan in America is talking about this today. MLB rumors. Nationals could buy and sell at trade deadline. Does Juan Soto's injury change plans for Mets? Here are the latest rumors for Major League Baseball with the trade deadline approaching on Aug. 3. Here's what's actually happening. MLB insiders are calling this a game-changing development with major implications for the standings. Follow along as we cover the key details, the background, and what happens next. This story was reported by CBS Sports MLB. Stay in the game all season. Follow us for daily baseball coverage. Your retirement account could be impacted by this news. Analysis. A powerful new coalition of AI skeptics is coalescing right in Trump's blind spot. Evangelicals, labor unions, and anti-AI data center activists are part of a groundswell worrying about how fast technology is changing. The key facts you need to know. Investors and traders on Wall Street are reacting quickly as this situation continues to unfold. This is a developing story, and we expect more information to emerge in the coming hours. This story was reported by CNBC Top News. Don't miss tomorrow's financial headlines. Subscribe now.
Do you know how this affects your savings? Investors increase bets on Federal Reserve rate rise after oil price surge. Sharp increase in energy prices means next week's U.S. central bank meeting is live, investors say. Here's everything we know so far. Financial analysts are closely watching how this develops and what it means for markets and everyday investors. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by Financial Times. For daily market and financial news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Every iPhone and Android user needs to know about this. Warner Bros. Lawsuit accuses Amazon of illegally poaching executives. The lawsuit will likely renew debates about whether term employment agreements are enforceable under California law. Let's break this down quickly. Analysts believe this move signals a major shift in the direction of the technology sector. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by TechCrunch. Stay ahead of the tech curve. Follow us for daily updates.
Big tech just made a move that affects you personally. Elon Musk's Boring Company reportedly raising funding at a $20 billion valuation. Elon Musk's tunneling startup is reportedly in talks for a major new funding round. Here are the key details. Users and developers worldwide are already reacting to what this means for the future of technology. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by TechCrunch. More technology headlines every day. Subscribe so you don't miss them. Every basketball fan needs to know about this right now. What's next in NBA offseason after LeBron James' decision? James Harden, Draymond Green, Jalen Duren ideals. There are plenty of notable free agents available as teams fill out their rosters. This is why it matters. Basketball fans and analysts are calling this one of the most significant moves of the season. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by CBS Sports NBA. For daily NBA news, subscribe to Global News Digest.